Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from downtown Baton Rouge, it's Off the Bench.
All right, and welcome back in. It is OTB here live from Rouse's on this Football Friday. We've already had a couple of loyal listeners come hang out with us, come eat their breakfast. You can as well. The breakfast hot bar is already rolling, and the store is already rolling. They've been rolling ever since we've been here. Since 7 a.m., so come see us today. Rouse's on Burbank. All right, it is now time for one of our favorite games to play. It is What's the Ticket? Just a quick refresher on this game. We go across the top 25, and we give you what is the lowest ticket to get into a game and what is the highest ticket. It doesn't have to have two top 25 teams. At least one, though, has to be in the top 25. And so we'll start it here. I'll give you the full list of games, and we'll make Matt go first. We'll throw it back to Alondra and Tay-Tay.
Lowest ticket.
We're going with lowest ticket.
Okay.
Is the lowest ticket in the top 25 this weekend? Is it Georgia Tech at Wake Forest? Is it USC at Illinois? Is it Utah State at Vanderbilt? Is it UMass at Missouri? Is it Florida State at Virginia? Or is it TCU at Arizona State? So Georgia Tech at Wake, USC at Illinois, Utah State at Vandy, UMass at Mizzou, Florida State at UVA, or TCU at Arizona State.
God, that's some gross matchups. Okay, so my original thought was to go Utah State versus Vandy, but I'm gonna fade myself this week since I always usually pick the opposite. Let's go UMass, Missouri.
All right, let's throw it back to studio. Alondra and Taylor. Lowest ticket: Georgia Tech, Wake, USC, Illinois, Utah State, Vandy, UMass, Mizzou, Florida State, UVA, TCU, Arizona State.
I feel like it has to be Georgia Tech at Wake Forest. So I'm going to go with that one.
So I was going to go that one as well, but just for the fun of it, I'll go a little different. I'll say Utah State at Vandy.
All right, we'll start with the highest ticket and work our way down. At $61, that's shocking, by the way, UMass at Mizzou.
Oh, my God.
$61, UMass at Mizzou.
I got the most expensive one?
At $41, Florida State at Virginia. We had a tie at $30. The first one, USC at Illinois. The other $30 game was TCU at Arizona State. For $21, you can go see the Ramblin' Wreck of Georgia Tech at Wake Forest. And for $16, you can go see Utah State at Vanderbilt. So $16, Utah State at Vanderbilt. That is the winner.
God, I shouldn't have faded myself. That was my gut.
That was your gut. You go with your gut. You always circle C-ball. If C's the first thought, you circle C.
For the last 3 weeks, my gut has that story of my gambling life.
So Tay-Tay gets it right. Alondra, let's make sure Tay-Tay's not cheating in there with all those computers he's got in front of him. We can't have cheaters in What's the Ticket. All right, let's go to the highest ticket in the country. This is tough.
This is where I'm going to go.
It's just going to be really tough. All right, is it going to be LSU at Ole Miss? Is it going to be Ohio State at Washington? The Auburn Tigers / War Eagle at Texas 8-4. Tennessee at Mississippi State. Oregon at Penn State, or Alabama at Georgia. So some tough ones to choose from. LSU-Ole Miss, Ohio State Washington, Auburn Texas A&M, Tennessee Mississippi State, Oregon Penn State, Alabama Georgia.
I got this one. This one's easy.
Okay.
Oregon Penn State. And I say that because I think that even for people that aren't fans of Oregon or Penn State, I feel like people have this on their bucket list to go to a whiteout game.
I'll remind you that their stadium's over 100,000 people.
I think you're trying to trick me.
Okay. I'm just saying, I'm giving you the dimensions of the stadium.
Dang it.
All right, so Flynn is on.
I'm still going to do it just because I think there's people outside of just Penn State fans that want to go to a whiteout game.
Okay, I'd love to go to one. All right, let's throw it back to studio. Alondra Tate, highest ticket in the top 25. Again, real quick refresher: LSU-Ole Miss, Ohio State, Washington, Auburn A&M, Tennessee, Mississippi State, Oregon, Penn State, Bama, Georgia.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Matt and go Oregon at Penn State.
I don't know why I am doing this, but I'm going to say the highest ticket is Ohio State at Washington. Not very many people. They got money up there in Washington, number 1 team in the country, so that's where I'm going.
All right, let's start with the lowest and work our way to the highest ticket in the top 25 this weekend. And it was a big boy weekend. You better go ahead and get your wallet ready. It might catch on fire because there was some big numbers here in the highest ticket. Starting with the lowest at $95, Auburn at Texas A&M. $95 gets you into that game. At $105, Ohio State at Washington. So not right, Tay, but still a big number, over $100 for Ohio State at Washington. $107 for Tennessee at Mississippi State. Another big ticket. That's going to be a great scene. Looking forward to seeing how Mississippi State and Blake Shapen compete in that game against the Vols. $196 for LSU at Ole Miss. 196 bones to get in to see the Tigers and Rebels play. That thing is going to be sold out for sure.
Come on. One more.
We need a drum roll button. At $369.
Whoa. $369.
Alabama at Georgia.
Yes.
Woo. And
Nailed
at $403.
Holy.
And think about how big that stadium is, right? It's a bleacher stadium, right? That's all it is, bleachers, just bleacher stadium, okay? $403 for Oregon at Penn State.
You sandbagging son of a gun. You try to talk me out of it, too. I wouldn't do it.
You thought about it.
Went with my gut, and it was right. My gut's been right twice today. Look out, Pontoon Parlay.
Well, 3 times because you ate during the break as well, so that went into your gut.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Thank you.
Not bad.
Thank you.
It was delicious, too. Little bacon-wrapped jalapeno. Yep, nailed it. So anyway, nailed it. Hey, Alondra, we got it right. No big deal.
Well done. All right, so Tay got the lowest, but Alondra and Flynn did get the highest ticket there. How about that, though? $403. All right, if I had my choice of games to go to here, I probably would also go to Oregon and Penn State. I think because it is a whiteout. It's under the lights. We all remember the Shea Patterson video when he's playing at Michigan and Mo Bamba's playing. He's trying to go out there. First play of the game, he's trying to get them set to go, and they got to take a timeout.
Yep.
Because it is very loud in there, and so I know you don't like the fact that they don't wear the all-white uniforms in the whiteout, but it is a whiteout there with the crowd. As far as the lowest ticket games of ones that I would actually want to go see, I mean, USC, Illinois a little bit to see how they bounce back, but I'm just telling you tonight, Florida State, Virginia. If Florida State goes out there and houses Virginia, Florida State's the real deal.
They're back.
They really are. Like, this is a good UVA team. They should absolutely be undefeated. Chandler Morris, who has been playing quarterback since Flynn played quarterback at LSU, is their quarterback. He's made some plays. That's a game to watch. So I think I actually would go Florida State UVA if I was going to one of those games.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. I mean, like the 11 o'clock games, there's some good ones. It's one thing to pick what you'd watch on that solo TV. It's another to, like, wake up at, sunrise and go out there to start tailgating for an 11 a.m. game. I don't think I'm going to either one of those games, any of them.
Okay, fair enough. All right, It is Football Friday. We are here at Rouse's, and get your tailgating packages all ready to go. Look, you can come pick up some ice cold Dos Equis here for your tailgate as well. It is always a great time to go for Dos. If you're going on the road, you're taking the tailgate on the road, okay? Well, make sure that you have the essentials and make sure you have your Dos Equis with you. One of the great things about walking around the tailgate over the last couple of weeks, people yell out and just raise up the 2 X's and let us know that they are enjoying those Dos Equis. So go for Dos.
Go for Dos. Look, there is going to be 2 butt cheek printed on the couch tomorrow, watching some Ryder Cup all day long, watching. I might have to figure out how to get another TV on some wheels because we got so many games. Ryder Cup. I'm going to be drinking some Dos Equis. We might do a little grilling action tomorrow. Maybe throw some burgers on the grill. There's nothing better than an ice cold beer, an ice cold Dos Equis while you're grilling outside, grilling, chilling, watching some top 10 matchups, watching USA dominate Europe, watching the Tigers win.
Yeah.
Dos Equis. Go for Dos.
All right, we will step away, and when we come back, we'll start to give you our picks. Start to give you some picks, start to go across some of the games in college football, go across the NFL, probably start in the NFL. We'll give you a Saints-Bills final selection there. Also put together a little Party Barge NFL picks. We'll put together the Pontoon Parlay as well. All that still coming your way. Stay locked in here with us. It is OTB live from Rouse's on this Football Friday.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com, Geaux, Tommy's with a Y.com. Tommy's Windows, Doors, and also Siding. They are the award-winning windows, doors, and siding. Not just us telling you how great they are, because they are great, but Angie's Super Service Award, it's been every single year since 2016. Best of Baton Rouge windows this year, it was Tommy and Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. Look, you'll clearly see the difference when you go to the website. You'll clearly see the difference when they come out to your house. They are incredible, great customer service. GoTommies.com.
Yeah, I mean, they are the best. When it comes to windows, doors, and siding, they are the best around. And it's not even close. They work with integrity. They're dependable, professional, and one of the most important parts when you have a project happening, your house is ripped over, that they're efficient. So if you have a project started, if you're thinking about it, we know you're going to get a couple of prices. You're going to call a couple of companies. Make sure that Tommy's is one of them so you can see how they work firsthand. Go to GoTommies.com.
How could I ever forget it's the first time? The last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence up. No, you don't believe. The hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. So strangers to you and me.
To the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Oh, well done, Alondra. Holy hell. Let's go.
Holy highlight film.
My God.
Are you kidding me? This is like a silent disco here at Rouse's. People shopping. They're probably just trying to get their groceries. Their daily groceries, and they see Hester and I just like rocking out, air drumming over here.
I will run through the face of a land shark right now.
I can see Tuberville and them smoking cigars right now. That's what that song looks like to me.
Oh, man. Well done. I'm ready to go. I don't know about y'all.
I don't know about Team USA right now. I don't think they're ready to go. Maybe we need to play a little Phil Collins for them.
Yeah.
Did somebody, if you're out there, listen, I'm sure you are. You're out there in Long Island right now listening to this show. Maybe driving to the Ryder Cup. Do us a favor. Bring a speaker and play that song for them. Because they need it. It's not looking good.
Yeah, I'm about to say they needed a lot.
3 of the 4 matches. A little quick update. 3 of the 4 matches right now. Down 3, down 4, down 5. But we are up 2 in the last of the 4 morning matches. So for the love of everything, please hold on to that 1 point. Let's at least escape the morning. Man, at the most, down 3-1. So if you're not aware of the scoring situation, there's 4 matches in the morning, 4 matches in the afternoon for 2 straight days, and then in the last day there is individual matchups. Everybody plays. There's solo points available. And the first team, so because Europe won the last Ryder Cup, they have to accumulate a total of 14 points to win the Ryder Cup. So each match you can get 1 point available. If y'all tie, you get a half a point.
Okay.
Because USA lost the last one, the last Ryder Cup, they have to get to 14.5 points. So if they get to 14.5 points, so I think if it ends up being 14-14, Europe maintains the cup. So that's the goal. That's the number to watch. 14 for Europe, 14.5 points for Team USA, and You never want to go down, but we've seen these things early on in the Ryder Cup. Teams go down 4-0. Or 3.5 to a half, something like that. So if we can maintain 3-1, it's not like a disaster.
I need Henley to really start playing better, though. Like, you're making Scotty look bad.
Yeah, Scheffler and Henley are down 4 to Ludwig Oberg and Matthew Fitzpatrick, 2 great players.
Yeah, that's great. I need you to play better, Henley.
McIlroy and Fleetwood.
That's a good pairing there.
That's a tough matchup. They're up 5 against Colin Morikawa and Harris English.
Yeah.
And then DeChambeau and Thomas, who started out hot, they were up 1, are down to John Rahm.
English, shouldn't he be playing for Europe?
And Tyrrell Hatton. I get it. I got it.
Sorry.
And Xander Schauffele, Patrick Cantley. The lone leaders for Team USA, up 2 versus, I think it's Robert McIntyre and Victor Hovland.
So, obviously, Sam Burns. Through and great LSU legend is on the Ryder Cup team. Like, when did they go?
I assume that they will be playing this afternoon. Let me look that up. Let me pull up the afternoon matchups, and I will
you don't
get
know
to
them
that.
already?
I know. I don't have all the matchups.
Jeez.
Sometimes you don't know the matchup because the captains. That's
right. You did say that.
The captains will choose them sometimes the night before, and I don't know exactly how that. I'm assuming it's kind of like I pick first, you pick second, and it goes back and forth, and they pick the matchup. So.
Oh, what a putt by Henley. See, all you got to do is talk
about it. You got to talk
That's
about it.
all you got to do.
Henley made about a 40-footer right there.
Just talk a little trash to him.
It's probably to, push the hole.
Probably, and they're down 4, but it doesn't matter.
I think I've seen Henley hit at least 2 pedestrians on his approach shots. But we'll see. Hey, I might be wrong. I think this is his first Ryder Cup. Can you imagine, the nerves coming out here? You got probably 150,000 people walking the course right now, and they all are wearing basically American flags all over their body.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Team Europe has their friends and family there only. That's it.
All right, let's go and put together some NFL plays, little party barge NFL plays here. I am going to start us off, and I am going to go in the afternoon slate, the later games, and I'm going to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh,
and I am going to take the Chicago Bears to cover the 1.5 against the Las Vegas Raiders. I think the Bears had a good game last week. I think the Raiders are terrible. I think the Raiders lost to a backup quarterback. I go like Marcus Mariota is a very good backup, but I don't have a lot of belief in the Raiders. I'm a certified Raider hater, always have been, always will be.
Classic.
And I do think that what you saw, what you were expecting from the Bears, Matt, in the preseason is starting to hit a little bit.
Yep.
I like the Bears on the road against the Raiders.
Yep, I like that. I think that early on there was some rough parts for Caleb Williams and that Chicago Bears offense. But we know the talent, and it's not just like a flash-in-the-pan talent with Caleb Williams. We know he is extremely talented, can make all the throws. It's just a little mistakes. It's playing a little bit more discipline that he struggles. He didn't have to do that in college.
Right.
I'm assuming he didn't have to do that in high school either.
Yeah.
But Ben Johnson, that offense that they run, I think that after midseason, the midseason and after point for the Chicago Bears, those guys are going to be a tough out each and every week because they got a talent and they got – I love the offense that he runs, so I like that pick.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. You're right.
And I stole it from you. I hope you weren't choosing that one.
No, because, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, we ain't going to fool me twice.
I know where you're going.
Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
They got me. They burned me last week against the Browns. It ain't going to happen twice. Packers going on the road. A Sunday night. We got Chris Collinsworth in the game. The Sunday night crew.
Here's a guy.
And what's his son's name who got the little hire by nepotism situation?
Jace? Jack?
Jack? Is it Jack Collinsworth?
I think so.
Yeah, he's out there. Anyway, Sunday Night Football. A little Carrie Underwood going to lead the way out for that. Packers, all the headlines in the world.
On the road,
Micah Parsons going back to Dallas after all the drama, after all the turmoil, the best defense in the National Football League, taking on an offense that has been okay at times, but guess what? They're missing their best player now. CeeDee Lamb out for multiple weeks, playing against a team that just came off a loss against the Browns. And, Jake, when you lost the game you weren't supposed to, what was the one thing that you wanted to do immediately?
Get back on the field.
Get back on the field right now.
Yeah.
And so they get to do it with the lights on, all eyes on them.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons, I think Vegas has his over-under on sacks at 0.5.
What?
I think it's minus 105, too. So not a lot of juice. Like, is that stinky?
Is there an alternate sack line where you can go 3?
Yeah, there's no doubt. And, okay, so the one weakish, like if you could point at something weak with the Green Bay Packers, you'd have to say the offense because their defense has been so good. Well, the Dallas Cowboys, they've been like Swiss cheese out there. I think they have one of the worst, if not the worst, pass defenses in the entire league. Jordan Love, pretty good. Got about 5 receivers, pretty good. Got a tight end, pretty darn good.
Yep.
So, an absolute get-right game. And they're got to lay 6.5 points. I don't care. And I think Taylor would agree with me on this. And he loves the Cowboys still. He can say all he wants. But Micah Parsons, that defense is going to destroy it. With no CeeDee Lamb, there ain't no shot. Packers by $1 billion.
All right, so we got Bears plus 1.5, Packers minus 6.5. Alondra, I apologize. I took your play there. But let's see what else you got, Alondra.
Yeah, I took mine. Matt took the other one that I was taking a look at. And there's a lot of ass-offs in the NFL this weekend. So I'm just like I'm not sure about these. But another one that I'm looking at is, I don't know about Philadelphia at Tampa Bay. Philly is the favorite there, minus 3.5, but Baker Mayfield is questionable. Unsure if he's going to come back. Washington is at Atlanta. Atlanta had a bad game last week versus the Panthers, so I don't know about that one either. Like, this is just, I don't know. I felt confident about Chicago at the Rams. I'm going to go, sorry, Taylor, but I had this one as a backup too, and I know you were looking at it, but I'm going to take the Titans to cover versus the Texans plus 7.5.
No, great pick. Yeah, I was looking at that.
I cannot believe the Texans are giving, like, the Texans are 0-3. So, yeah, I like that one. Sorry, Tay. Go ahead.
I'm going to go Monday Night Football. There's 2 Monday night games. I do think the Denver Broncos finally get over that hump and win the game. I do not think that they're going to cover the 7.5 points. They are currently minus 7.5 over the Bengals. So I'll take Bengals plus 7.5 over Denver on Monday night.
All right, so the Bengals, who were, talking about ass, last week, they were bad. We'll see if they can get back. Obviously, the Broncos had 2 heartbreaking losses against the Colts and the Chargers. The Bengals right now without Joe Burrow, we'll see what they're able to do. They got to put a better game plan together. That Denver defense is the real deal, and you certainly will get exposed if you don't, but it is 7.5 in the NFL, which is a big number. Cannot believe the Texans are giving 7.5 to anybody right now with how bad they've looked. But it is the Bears plus 1.5, the Packers minus 6.5, the Titans plus 7.5, and the Bengals plus 7.5. That is our NFL plays of the week. By the way,
we got an early one too. We got an 8:30 a.m. game on Sunday, I believe.
Is that
Ireland.
the Vikings?
The Vikings playing the Steelers in Dublin. That's not even an Irish accent. What am I doing?
Yeah, go ahead. Try it again.
Dublin? No, that's not it either. We'll find it.
You got the Vikings and the Steelers in Dublin.
Oh, yeah, the potato famine.
A little bit better. Now, where's T-Bob? That was his thing. And then it turned into Scottish, and then it go Australian. But he'd start off Irish.
Yeah, I think I started with the Australian there. It's tough. You got to find it.
Yeah.
I don't practice it.
If we played What's the Ticket in the NFL, by the way, that game to get in Dublin, $799. $799.
Are you serious?
To get 2 feet in the stadium right now.
Yeah. Alondra, you put it very eloquently and beautifully. There's a lot of ass-offs this weekend. But there's some really good games, really intriguing games. The early game slate on Sunday is not great, which is good for Saints fans because you won't have your eyes peeled off and thinking about another game. You get to focus on that. The Eagles-Buccaneers game is an intriguing one right there, especially if Blake Baker.
Blake Baker.
Blake Baker's
he's coaching for us.
Yeah, he's coaching for the Tigers. Now, if Baker Mayfield, first name of Baker, if he's playing, man, there's nobody playing quarterback better than Baker Mayfield right now. Taylor, don't get your head too big over there, okay? But the Eagles, Buccaneers, that's an intriguing matchup. But the afternoon slate, I like it a lot. The Bears, Raiders is going to be good. Ravens at the Chiefs, 2 teams that are perennial NFC championship teams. The Chiefs been to 3 Super Bowls in a row. But these 2 teams are 1 and 2 facing off. Who's going to go? Which one of these two teams had it on their bingo card to potentially go 1-3 to start the season? So I'm excited about this weekend of NFL. And then 2 Monday Night Football games. I mean, you got the Jets, Dolphins. Wow.
Golly. I can't watch the Jets. It doesn't matter who's with them, who's against them, what uniform they're wearing.
Except their head coach did have like some awesome sideline dancing this past week.
Yeah, no, Aaron Glenn's great, but I'm just saying, like, there's something about, like, the broadcast when you watch a Jets game. The Giants are kind of like this, too. It's, like, dull. It's, like, dark and dull.
Yeah.
No
juice.
Can't do it.
How do you feel about 2 Monday night games? This is the second time they've done it now in 4 weeks.
I like it.
Usually the more football, the better.
Yeah, some people complain about it, but look, I like it. Give me more. I'm yearning for a Wednesday night fun belt. I'm yearning for a Tuesday night Maction.
Yeah.
If I'm yearning for that, there's no way in hell I'm turning away 2 Monday night games. It's too much. It's saturated. Okay, well, get over it because you don't love football if that's your take.
Yeah, I
love it. I don't care what anybody says.
I don't not like it.
I can watch the first game for an hour. If it's not any good, I go to the second game.
But you know what? Since the Jets Dolphins are playing, I'm glad there's 2. But I like tradition a little bit more. I think one game to me is a little bit better. I'm certainly not going to complain about more football at all.
Feels
ever.
like you are.
No, I'm not complaining. I was just asking opinions. There's no right or wrong opinion unless it goes against mine.
Exactly.
Then you're wrong.
Sure.
Come on, DeChambeau, let's go.
Got some big tickets in the NFL this weekend. You better get your wallet out.
I can't wait for NFL. That's just a good product, man.
All right, it is your season, your shot. The NFL is already rolling, as you can tell by our conversation, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the National Football League. From first touchdown score to anytime touchdown props or the thrill of live game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. So right now, new customers, this one is for you. Bet just $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly, plus score over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. You download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Baton Rouge. That's promo code Baton Rouge. You get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus, over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus, physically present in Louisiana. Select parishes only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Licensee partner Golden Nugget, Lake Charles. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket /terms. Limited time offer. Cordell Stewart /.
All right. When we come back, the Pontoon Parlay, our favorite picks from across the college football landscape. We'll give you those picks and break down those games when we come back here live from Rouse's on a Football Friday.
Off the bench.
All right, go to centralplumbing.org. Remember, not only in Central, we're talking about the entire greater Baton Rouge area. We are talking to you. They can help you out, okay? In emergencies, 225-925-8552. But it's not only in emergencies. Now, 24/7, 365, weekend, holiday, game day, that is anytime they'll be there. Doesn't matter the time.
What about during game day?
Doesn't matter. Right before opening kickoff.
What about Ryder Cup? The putt to win
right before the USA misses a putt, they'll be there. They'll be there for you in all emergencies. Again, 225-925-8552 and always online at centralplumbing.org.
That's right. These morning matchups for the USA at the Ryder Cup, they got to flush it. But if you're at home and you can't flush it, you need to call Central Plumbing. They can fix whatever it is, whatever the project is, big, small, residential, commercial. It doesn't matter. And 24/7 emergency service, 225-925-8552. That is centralplumbing.org.
'2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, and welcome back in. It is OTB. We are live here from Rouse's on this Football Friday. And man, oh man, the guy sitting to my left is going through it right now. Team USA, could you make some putts from my guy? He is not in a good spot.
Yeah, 2 of the 4 morning matches have concluded, and not in a good way. Rory McIlroy, Tommy Fleetwood. My God, they just finished off 5-4. They win their match against Colin Morikawa, Harris English. It wasn't even a match. They went up 1 after the first hole. And John Rahm and Terrell Hatton also finished off Bryson DeChambeau and Justin Thomas 4-3. If anybody out there not golf fans who's trying to figure out what that means they were up 4 with 3 holes to play. And, of course, the other matchup, McIlroy, Fleetwood, they were up 5 with 4 holes to play. So the match concludes. The next one's about to be over. Scheffler and Russell Henley are losing. They're down 4 to Ludwig Oberg and Matt Fitzpatrick. Our only hope for this morning to salvage a point, to salvage a little respect here early on. Xander Schauffele, Patrick Cantley, still up 2. They were up 3. They just lost a hole. They dropped 1. So they're still 2 up on Robert McIntyre and Victor Hovland. So we got to pray for that one. They are through 12. So get through a couple more holes, guys. Now, if that match right there, if Europe somehow finds a way to come and have that match, I mean, if they win it, it's just terrible. But if they end up having that match and it goes and they leave the morning 3.5 to a half after winning that last match or having that last match, that's going to be a huge, huge blow to the confidence. You talk about momentum. Like Ryder Cup's one of those few golf events that's like a big momentum swing type of tournament. It's like a team sport out there. Got a lot of energy, a lot of juice. Yep. And right now, what was one of the most fun things you could do as a football player was go into somebody else's stadium, their home field, and shut the crowd up. And that's exactly, unfortunately.
Call that a little hush maker.
Yeah, that's what those dirty Europeans are doing right now.
Yeah, they are. They walked into your trap, and so far they have taken said trap. All right, let's move on from this.
Is that a golf joke? A trap, like a sand trap?
No. Don't have any of those in my repertoire.
I was about to say.
All right, it is now time for the Pontoon Parlay. Now, I did go first in the NFL Party Barge picks, so I'm going to go in reverse order. We're going to throw it first to Tay and Alondra. So, Taylor, you went last. You can go first. Taylor, Alondra, Flynn, and then I'll go little Pontoon Parlay. Tay, take it away.
Yeah, I really want to go Oregon, Penn State. I'm not going to do that, though. I'll save that for one of y'all. It's too close of a line for me, Oregon on the road. I'll tell you what I will do, though. I understand that Arizona's 3-0 and they're playing well. 2 of their wins, though, are against Hawaii and Weber State, neither of which are very good. And then how good is Kansas State? I'm going to take Iowa to cover the 5.5 at home against the Arizona Wildcats. Iowa State covering against Arizona.
All right, Alondra, you're up.
I like that play by Tay, but let's get the Pontoon Parlay started tonight. Number 4, wow, I messed that up real bad. Number 24, TCU at Arizona State. Arizona State, the favorite there at -3.5. TCU has played some pretty good competition, just got a win over SMU last week. Arizona State drops a game against Mississippi State, so I don't know how I'm feeling about Arizona State. I'm going to take TCU to cover that game +3.5.
All right, Horned Frogs certainly look great against SMU. Josh Hoover, furry or not, can't confirm, is playing at a very, very high level there. So
we can
far,
confirm that we want it to be true.
So far, we have Iowa State -5.5 against Arizona, and we've got TCU +3.5 against Arizona State tonight. Matthew.
And let me tell you this: if you're penciling these down, whatever Alondra says, I'd go ahead and put a pin to it because she has been hot with her picks.
She has.
Okay, so third pick of the Pontoon Parlay right here. I got my pick last week correct, and we're going to start a win streak right now. This is traditionally not a pick I would ever make. Why? Because I hate them.
Okay.
But guess what? I'm going to pick them this week because of the prep work I have done on the Ole Miss Land Sharks, Black Bears, Rebels, whatever they are. Notre Dame, number 22, going down to play Arkansas. Notre Dame's a 4.5-point favorite. I'm taking Notre Dame -4.5 because I think that Arkansas is stank. And I don't think they're very good. Their quarterback has made some plays, and he can play pretty well. But Notre Dame, I think, is going to be too strong for them. I think Notre Dame puts up a lot of points because Arkansas's defense is not very good. And I believe that they cover that 4.5 points, and I think they cover it pretty easily.
On the road.
On the road. Notre Dame -4.5.
All right.
Lock it in. You can take alt line at like 15 if you want.
All right, I am going to go because I wasn't sure if y'all were going to steal this game from me. Nobody did, so I am going to because I fully this would have been mine no matter what y'all picked. I am going to go with a game that I talked a lot about earlier. It is going to be a noon Eastern kick over on the ACC network. It is going to be played in the artist formerly known as the Carrier Dome in Syracuse, New York. I am taking Syracuse plus 4.5 at home against the Duke Blue Devils. Syracuse is 3-1. Syracuse went on the road and dominated the Clemson Tigers. That wasn't close. That was not a close football game. They dominate them. Their only loss is a neutral site game against Tennessee. Turns out Tennessee's pretty good at football this year. And that game, they made a little bit of a comeback there at the end. Syracuse has always played better at home than they do on the road. And they went on the road last week, like I said, and they were dominant. They're much better at home. And so I like Syracuse. And if Syracuse was favored by 4.5, I'd still probably play this game. But they are getting 4.5 points. And so I like Syracuse. So the Pontoon Parlay this week, it is going to be Iowa State minus 5.5 at home against Arizona. It is going to be TCU plus 3.5 on the road against Arizona State. It's going to be Notre Dame minus 4.5 on the road against Arkansas, and Syracuse plus 4.5 at home against Duke. That is the Pontoon Parlay. It's going to hit this week.
And it ain't no guess.
That's what it's going to be.
It's going to be. I like it. Yeah, okay. I'm going to be confident in all of these.
Which one do you not? There's something you don't like?
There's something. Well, I'm not going to say I don't like it. No, I love them all. They're all equally amazing.
Feels like a non-Foxhole move.
What, me?
Yeah.
No.
There's a pick you don't like there, bud.
Well, that's not saying much because I'm not very good at the gambling.
That's also true. Maybe that's another sign. It's going to be a big week. Europe, stop making putts.
Scheffler just made maybe his first bogey in 7 years.
Yeah.
And, of course, Matt Fitzpatrick drains pretty much the exact same putt right after. Scheffler gave him the read, though. They went 5-3, so that means they were up 5 with 3 holes left. So
that's a
overall scoreboard right now.
My God.
Europe 3, USA 0, but we are still up 2 in the fourth and final match of the morning. But yeah,
you're making me watch golf, and all I'm seeing is European domination right now. What the hell's going on here?
We're gonna have a big afternoon. Let's go, Sam Burns.
Let's go, Sam Burns. You've got grit. We know you do. You're from Louisiana. Show these Europeans what it's all about.
You've got grit.
Because these other
yes, you do.
people aren't.
Wait,
you got grit.
Where'd Scheffler play? Texas?
Real quick, I put all of the picks together to see what the odds would be. It's plus 1,206 on DraftKings.
Whoa.
All right, say picks.
Yeah.
That dog hunt.
That's right. Watch me turn $10 into 120 real quick.
I actually might play it. I might do it both ways. I'll play the ones where y'all took the favorites, but also I'm going to put mine and Alondra's in as straight ups. So I'm going to have 2 different pontoon parlays because I believe that much in those 2 games. So do whatever you want. That makes the odds go up a little bit there. So, all right, Team USA, you're getting dominated right now. It's 3-0. And I'm saying nil because Europe's dominating you, so we're using nil.
Yeah. Maybe we need new kits.
Yeah, maybe so. Get some boots out there. My God, something ain't working. All right, we'll take a break. We'll give you some final thoughts on the Saints and the Tigers when we come back to close out this week's edition of OTB Live from Rouse's on a Football Friday.
Off the bench.
Maybe you need to drive to New York in an all-star Toyota and get them boys right there, Matt.
Yep. With a per-day rental price?
Per-day rental prices. That's going to be the only good thing in that trip with the way Team USA is playing right now.
They're not playing like all-stars. I know
Not
that.
at all. Low stars is what they're playing like. But if you want an all-star Toyota, you go to All-Star Toyota of Baton Rouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, every single thing is available. Per-day rental prices, like Matthew told you. Incredible per-day rental prices. Better than that airport big rental spot where you got to wait in line all day and you get a sedan that's purple.
Not doing it.
All right, not the case over at All-Star Toyota Baton Rouge.com.
Yeah, if it's that season of life, it's that time of life, maybe you got like a new 16-year-old that's got to drive. You got to give him a new car. Well, make sure it's a safe and it's efficient car, and that is a Toyota right there, All-Star Toyota. So whether it's a brand new car, whether it's a used, maybe you want to set up a long-term lease for yourself. Maybe you get a business car, whatever it is. Go to All-Star Toyota. You can check out all their inventory right there on their website and start the trade-in process process right there. See what your car's worth. All-Star Toyota, BatonRouge.com.
Bad boys with the power to rock you. Blowing your mind, so you gotta get into 5. What you waiting for? If you want to 3, 2, 1, let's do it.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Electric Factory. Wow. By 5.
My God. My
Shout
God.
out to 5. Good luck topping that.
We don't even say anything.
We should just stay silent for 5 minutes.
Just play that this whole last segment on Football Fridays.
All right, let's take one last pass because I actually would do that. Let's take one last pass at LSU and the New Orleans Saints. We'll start with the Saints. You are a big dog, not in a good way, not big dog, not like that.
Not like that.
You're a big underdog in the game going on the road to the Buffalo Bills right now, and the Bills are playing really well, and they've got an alien at quarterback in Josh Allen. I'm not talking about winning the game. I'm talking about showing up, and I'm talking about having pride in the logo on your helmet and the name on the back of your jersey and playing hard and playing smart and playing disciplined. Go be competitive in that game. I'm not under the illusion that you're going to go pull off a major upset. It's one of the bigger spreads you'll see in the NFL. I'm not under that, okay? But I want to see you play like you played the first couple of weeks. You played hard. You played disciplined for the most part. You were in the game. You didn't quit. Don't quit. It's too early in the season. You're a professional. You get paid to play a game that we all love. Show some pride. Go out there, play disciplined, play fast, play smart, and go be competitive in the game.
Yep.
And if you do that, I like the Saints to cover.
Yeah, I think we all know what it is this year. We can all be okay with you just not being quite as good as the team across from you. We cannot be okay with you playing undisciplined football and you're not even giving yourselves a shot at it. So go out there, clean up the silly mistakes, and make a play. Have a little fun. It's football. That's all I got.
Yeah, just God, for the love of God, just play discipline, and whenever your right guard misses a block, just slide to the right and throw it downfield.
Don't play like Team USA right now.
Yeah, don't do that. All right, let's go to LSU and Ole Miss. But actually, before we do, Alondra and Tate, any talking points on Saints Bills?
I don't really have any talking points, but I did just text y'all that I just made another parlay where I did take the Saints to cover. So it was calling my name like the Green Goblin mask.
Dude, it's a game that I could see the Saints keeping this close. I could see the Bills winning by 25 points. I mean, it's all over the place. That's why I'm completely staying away from it. But look, can you just show me signs of life? Can you have a decent defense?
Got a Buccaneers fan talking trash. 25 points, Taylor. You really think they can lose by 25?
Thanks for being nice earlier, Matt. I don't think there's any way that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Philadelphia Eagles this weekend. It's not happening.
Hey, I tried.
Yeah.
You know, I tried. I'm trying to be a Foxhole guy for you. But
All right.
you know, I agree. I could see this game with the Saints. I could see them losing by 4. I could see them losing by a lot. So, I mean, it just depends because of the sloppy mistakes. They have a proneness of playing a lot of penalties and silly things. Cut it out.
All right.
Cut it out.
Cut
Time
it out. All right, let's go to the
Joey
LSU.
Gladstone.
Hey, that's why I did it. Let's go to the LSU Tigers, Ole Miss Rebels. I don't know what I'm missing in this game. Every national talking head that I see on TV or I have on my show on SiriusXM, they love Ole Miss in this game. I don't know what they're watching. I don't know if my football eye is betraying me. I'm not saying that LSU is going to go to Oxford, Mississippi and just dominate and win by 3 touchdowns, but I like the matchups for LSU in this game. I would be surprised if they don't win this game. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel confident in LSU this week. I think they have advantages where you need the advantages. I'm looking forward to seeing that LSU defense go against their best test so far this year, and I'm going to take the LSU defense until I'm proven otherwise. I like LSU. I like them on the road, and I think that the country, the nation, is going to find out just how good the LSU defense is in this contest.
I agree. I think I'm not going to listen to all the outside people, the pundits, whatever it is.
The pundits, another soccer term. Look at you.
I'm not going to listen to it. I love the matchup for LSU. We can all keep saying it's the best offense LSU's faced. I don't agree. But we'll see how it all plays out. That's why the game starts 0-0, but I don't understand them being the favorite right now, which is fine with me. I'm okay with it, whatever. I don't see it from a football X's and O's, from a film standpoint. I don't see it. LSU Tigers. Let's go.
All right, Alondra, Tate, real quick. Final thoughts.
I think LSU wins this game by 10 points. I sent in yesterday Hunt's score prediction. I took LSU 27-17. Look, LSU's offense took a step in the right direction. I do still need to see it against tough competition. But, yeah, I like Tigers 27-17. I think the defense takes care of business.
Yeah, I have 10 seconds, so I'm going to go with the Tigers. The defense is always going to keep you in the game, so go Tigers.
I like it. Short and sweet, Alondra. Hey, we love you.
USA
we appreciate
chants all
you.
day. Play the
Hey, we will
Star-Spangled
see
Banner.
you
Go
on
USA.
Monday.
Off the bench.
All right, LSU Snacks, the officially licensed snacks of the Tigers. Every bite supports LSU athletes, so you can cheer on the Tigers while enjoying great taste. You can try the Win Bar, a blend of crunchy granola, wholesome almonds, and chocolate chips packed with protein and also lower in sugar. Or you can come over here to Rouse's and you can grab the Win Bites. It is a gluten-free, bite-sized chocolate chip cookie with the perfect crunch. Find LSU Snacks now at Rouse's. So right here, we're at Rouse's on Burbank. You can come grab those LSU snacks, and they're right by the checkout counter here at the Rouse's on Burbank. Also, if you want to order them online, so you're listening to us, maybe you're not in the Baton Rouge area, you can do that at lsusnacks.com. So a couple of different ways to get the LSU snacks. LSU Snacks, where every bite supports LSU. As always, go Tigers.